Well, this place is ready.
And now,
we'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute.
Chicago Cubs.
So just about set now, and towing the slab, Andy Cooper. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one's in there. 2-1 now. 1 out, bases empty. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next to hit, Larry Doby. And that's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Doby checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Now this is in the air down the line. Dawson on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field and on the hill, Whitey Ford.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup here. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Carter gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Ben Zobrist, the next Cub to hit. And a curve is down and in. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So here's Horner now. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Wastes no time there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
In the dirt, but kept close. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Toss to Alonso. Inning over. Game 1 of the division series. And now it's Juan Soto. There's the strike.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And this is inside. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Cooper delivers. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. And he deals. That one out to right. Dawson in position. One away. And the batter will be Justin Turner. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dawson on the move. Takes it in for the out. Ben Rice digs in now. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. That clips the corner.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one outside.
That ball went out.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. This is Willie Castro. Just missed. Ford measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Tatis makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andre Dawson. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Strike.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Gary Carter. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
And that one hammered for Armstrong. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next for New York. Curtis Granderson. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's down and away.
2-0.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering is down low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Back foot slider struck him out. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And he grounds one to the right side. Doby. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And fouled off. That misses. And 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince your...
Turner tossed to second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Cooper back to work. Late swing fouled off. Tatis waits. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and chases a low one there. Kelly to first. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Larry Doby. Grounded out his first time up.
Larry Doby.
And takes low for ball one. That one missed. Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swings through that one for strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the catch. Out number 2. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1.
Alonso.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. This to third. Castro sends it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. In the air, right side. Tatis really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. Soto moving back for it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. their second home run of the inning, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
2 outs, nobody on. Willie Castro, the next Cub to hit.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 49, Matt Fonky.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene. Looking super clean.
Game 1 of the division series. Juan Soto now. Swings through that.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and the pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Justin Turner. Flied to right his first time. Turner swings and drives one deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dawson sizes this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Andre Dawson. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Here's the catcher to hit. Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt. 1-0. Lindor. And he can't come up with it.
The center fielder, number 4.
So the lineup flips over. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Both. In this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And that one fouled off. Dawson over at second. Kelly over at first, so 1 away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Bends over it. The next Cub to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time. 1 out, bases full. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Gossage deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. This one in the air. And that will end the inning. Top 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Gary Carter.
Now pitching from
Yoshinobu Yamamoto taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
That's a really good take.
Now he steps off. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. And next for the Mets, Curtis Granderson. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
One's the count.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. And that skips in the dirt. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And at first, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. To third. And that's just foul. Yamamoto with a move to first. Lindor back in there. In the dirt.
Ball, that's out.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it looks like trouble. Lindor around second, heading for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4th hole, Josh Bell. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 11.
And first offering is fouled off.
Fonky.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Granderson hauls it in, and there's one away. Willie Castro, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Sasaki, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Just off the inside edge.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Tatis puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso. Yamamoto back to work. Late with the swing there.
Well, you can't offer that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside. Now 1-2. That one drifts inside. Pitch misses inside. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Here's Juan Soto. Aroldis Chapman comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Inside. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Now it's Justin Turner. Outside. And that's ball one. With the tying run on at first, here are the late stages of game one. A little out front there as he swings through it. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one misses. 3-1. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball four. Ben Rice. Now at the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That one fouled hard the other way. Chapman now one-run game. Backed off the plate that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
There's a strike. Strike three, got him swinging. And 2 away now. Gary Carter getting ready to hit. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jacob Mizorowski.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he chases a high fastball there. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. Got him! Inning over. That's a... Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the 7th. In half up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Bouncer to second. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one missing inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Rip to third. 2 up, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Swung on, belted. Granderson makes his way towards it. He's got it, and the inning is over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a miss at a slider. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. And one away. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that skips in the dirt. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Fights it off, he'll see another. One down, base is empty.
Count is 3-2.
And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that ball.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in Game 1 of the NLDS. And now 2-2.
We got full count.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Here at Wrigley Field, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ben Zobrist. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Doby tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Nico Horner. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Corey Seager.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Foul ball there. Pitch in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Tatis going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now
Anthony Rizzo. Steps to the plate. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And next for the Cubs, Willie Castro.
Number 55.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Over to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Larry Doby. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one, Lee Smith.
Number 46.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Count 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. These two outs away. Pete Alonso, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Ball one there. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled out on strikes. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. This guy with light tower power. First pitch doesn't find his zone.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One strike away from securing game 1. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Steve Carlton.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. High fly ball down the left field line. Soto really out his horse for it. One up, one down. Ben Zobrist, the next Cub to hit. Strike one. One out, bases empty. That's back there. Booyah! The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Nico Horner. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Josh Bell at the plate now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that's in the dirt.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Tatis pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, and pitching here today, Roy Oswalt. What do we need to know here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Ball inside.
Oswalt is such a good pitcher, and the reason why is pretty simple. His fastball is electric, and he has a breaking ball that falls off a table. You mix in that changeup of his, and you have yourself a menace on the mound.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up, and he handles it himself for the out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Oswald, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one in the dirt, 1-2 the count.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him. That
well struck left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now here is Larry Doby. That's down and in. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And a 1-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Gets it to first. That's out number 3. We're in the second game of this division series. So up now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Just missed. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. This is Willie Castro.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
A switch hitter batting right. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Andre Dawson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Juan Soto. Soto hitting 5th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. And there's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Gary Carter up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Carlton back to work. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Carson Kelly, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2.
Two.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. That K is his third of the game. Zobrist stands in here, takes ball one low. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
So to away with nobody on. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Whitey. 4.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 2 of the NLDS. Oh, and 2 now. That one missed.
2 straight.
Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the...
Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Horner off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Move to first. Horner back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Carter's throw not in time. Stolen base. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the veteran outfielder, Curtis Granderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Hard hit left side. Whips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now
the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees, that's strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And there's a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next one is off the plate. Now 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And Tatis able to stay alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Larry Doby up now for the Mets. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. So 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. That one inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Misses, and the count is even, 2-2. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
That's strike 3, and the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one way outside. 2-2. And a slider misses down and away. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Here's a big power threat. Willie Castro. And foul ball. In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. Man at second. Way high there.
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one missed. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. In half up to former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Fought off foul. Abreu. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just
and this ball gets down. It's a hit. Rizzo in to score, and they lead by 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Digging in, Carson Kelly. Hack stands at second with 2 gone. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Queens, bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. On the ground at first. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Swing and a foul out of play. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So now here's the Mets DH, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Ben Zobrist, the next Cub to hit.
Ben Zobrist.
And first offering is fouled off. Abreu, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 1 down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Adios, pelota. He'll touch them all. And they add a run. It's 5-2. Here's Josh Bell. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 strike.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Hit weakly on the ground. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of this.
Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Granderson in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty far to the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Tatis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The Cubs leading by 3 here in game 2 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ball. All set for the top of the 6th. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
Number 50, Adrian Morejo.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. .98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect.
1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the big-time power threat, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add a run. It's 6-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Andre Dawson. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Carter snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Granderson pulls it down, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Larry Doby. Oswalt back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Try to get them to chase on the changeup that time. Curve in the dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Next offering is downstairs. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. One down.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Alonso in the box again, takes a strike. Inside, and the count is 1-1.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
There's a swing and a drive. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-3. Base is empty, one away. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 44.
And the first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Two down, base is empty. Justin Turner now. Foul ball there. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he's there with a double. So, runner at second, two down. Ben Rice up now for the Mets. Ripped to right. And that is that. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. That's inside. And that one fouled off.
No, that's low.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. And that one is inside. And down on strikes, and one out now. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Adios, pelota. He nails one out to right. It's 7-3. So up now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist.
Number 49, Matt Fonky.
And it's fouled away. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 8-3.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-3. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. Alonso takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. And a foul ball. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the late stages of game 2. Chop to first, and that's foul. On the ground, Lindor in plenty of time to first, so Rizzo retired, and that is the inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Gary Carter.
The catcher, Gary Carter. Now pitching for
Felix
Chicago.
Bautista gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch. So digging in, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
A big swing and a miss.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 outs, bases empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th, and now Willie Castro. Fly ball down the line. Tatis really out his horse for it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Andre Dawson. 0 for 3 in this one. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 55.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Runner on the go again. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner goes again. Foul ball. Dawson over at first with 1 away. Runner on the move again. They pitch out. swings and blasts one deep to left center. Granderson hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He leaves the yard to right. His second home run of the game. It's 11-3. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because
toss to Alonso, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 14.
So up next for New York, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings and misses. Now 1 away. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Looks to second. That's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Queens. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Zobrist. Spire back to work. Tatis drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. So up next, Nico Horner.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico.
On the ground to third. Turner to first. Got the out. 2 down, base is empty. Josh Bell, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is
got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, now the left field. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jeff Hoffman.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Got him looking. 1 out. So now Turner in on that right side. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game 2. The other way, and foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
So they're down to their final out. And now the Mets DH, Ben Rice. Just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
This could end it. And the Cubs move 1 step closer to a championship. They're headed to the NLCS.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.